Hello bros, I'm Uncle Test Zero, BroFive production, and made by Dragon Age. Start from right here.
I shall do it.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about.
Get to the point, what do you want?
What I want is for my business here to be concluded smoothly. If that requires that you and I come to some terms, then so be it.
What terms did you have in mind?
An exchange, perhaps. I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help.
Don't you have an agreement with Logain?
More of an arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Guarain upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
'Tis a reasonable enough starting offer.
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes?
No more slaves. I have a counter offer.
Interesting.
Details, the letter, take your money and go. Details, the letter, take your money and go.
Oh, no, that won't do. These elves are worth... Well, the entire trip isn't profitable without them, I'm afraid. Have you anything else to suggest?
I don't really think I'll let you leave it more else.
No, I suppose not. I've always been too optimistic for my own good, it's true. Let's do this the hard way, then. Men, shall we?
We must!
regeneration on me. Oh, that's not good. I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah. Watch out! I suspected that would happen. I hate that you have to do this.
I am Caladris, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about.
The whole conversation again. I don't care who you are, you're going to die.
Are you certain you wish to commit such rash action, Grey Warden? Look around you. Surely we can reach some kind of compromise.
Let's talk again after you slaughter yourself.
Pity. Looks as if we shall have to settle this the hard way, then. My apologies.
Enemy!
Okay, other something. Oh, come on! Why do you want to run down there? That's a good pick. You're also gonna have to do a good pick. Why the hell did this keep me more? Bitch, and now I have to do the conversation all over again. What the fuck is this?
I am Caladris, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about. Are you certain you wish to commit such rash action, Grey Warden? Look around you. Surely we can reach some kind of compromise. Pity. Looks as if we shall have to settle this the hard way, then. My apologies.
More
Why the hell is he riding around now? Why the hell is that?
begun.
Why the hell? Why the hell don't I not like get back any at all? Apparently not. Stop moving them out of the hotbar. He cheats. He shall not be that strong. No one is that strong besides me. Now I have to go into that room and click into that fucking conversation that runs skippable.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard. Are you certain you wish to commit such...
I shall do.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about. Are you certain you wish to
It shall be done.
Well,
I am ready.
there's the only one left now.
Watch out!
Enough! Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender.
Perhaps you should demand mercy someplace else.
Wait! Hear me out, dear lady. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
An interesting offer, if a tad messy.
Little service. He is talking of blood magic. Surely you would not consider such a thing.
No, I wouldn't.
Most wise.
Then, I don't suppose you would consider just letting me go?
No, I suppose. No, I don't suppose I would.
Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
That was a pretty good looking finish.
An elf with no chains. Now that's unexpected. Are you one of them? What happens to us now?
We're free now.
Free? How strange to hear that word in here. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone, let's go home.
Stop it! I don't want to use them. Anything else I can do? Yeah. This or that. Fuck you! This game is fucked up. Instead of more something that you accidentally click. Pretty good ammo. Everything, but it might be some points.
It shall be done. As you say.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces.
Very well.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please, come in. Tell me, how is Duncan?
You know Duncan?
He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad.
He died at Oscar.
I am sorry to hear that. I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them.
What will you do about the pets now?
We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway.
How did you know Duncan?
He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places.
That's good.
Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
Let's see. No. You have come to Denrain for the land need all wishes to assemble the nobles to choose a new king. That will unite forever against the blight. However, the game is still torn in your side. There is much to do before you can confront him. Keep informed on your latest explorations. You can easily be found in his city. Well,
I shall do it.
There you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
The game was collaborating with Dr. Interslaver.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
Good, I agreed to support her in the Landsmeet.
You have? I'm relieved, actually. The Landsmeet may not listen to you, and Al Eamon would go right back into a coma if you told him. But me? I'm relieved. I guess all we need to do is stop her father from taking the throne first, right?
Yes, and then I'll get Candrew that should be the easy part.
Right you are. We have to convince everyone there are monsters that need fighting. Who would have thought?
Let the game choose Alistair with it. I don't think it'd be a good one.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Turn aside. Serve you queen, say Mary. Turn aside. Serve you queen and say Merrick's throne.
You think to impress me with Merrick's name? I served Merrick and Loghain both. Two brothers were never closer. I will not believe my lord would ever have betrayed that trust. Now let us end this! To arms, men! As you
That don't work. I told you to group heal! What the fuck now? I can't win if she doesn't group heal like she should. power up our store.
Yes, indeed.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
I think it's important now we kill the king.
Kalen was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
So now you admit that Logan have killed him.
I am not so blind as you think, Warden. I saw the tension between Kalen and Loghain. My lord is a man of fierce passions, none fiercer than defending this land. If Kalen threatened that, but whatever he did, it was only in defense of Ferelden.
To support his war, he sold his own people to slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Kalen died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
How do you justify letting all out towards his subjects?
You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
Stop talking and show me what you can do with that thing.
I can end the threat you pose to Ferelden. To arms, men!
It's not the same time as not what. Oh, Oh, come on.
I shall do it.
That shall not be that impossible. How the hell did I go down? Oh yeah! As soon as I revive, stop on the ground. That is Let's try one more time, then I have to end this clip if we don't. We took down half her health, but still it went down. all have gotten hurt. How the hell do we all get hurt that far? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
I have more healing potions here.
I need help.
Actually, you're gonna have to. Oh! Why do we need to take her down? Because I can revive them.
Right.
So I can revive them. I can do anything. I do have nothing here. Yeah, I do have absolutely nothing. I have nothing I can do.
Don't give them the advantage.
I didn't do anything. I was let's do this.
Right.
Alright, let's check the stars. Darkness Sword. Come on, the Legion. Close to the Legion. Oh, come on! Let's put the helm on the Legion. Close to the Legion. Let's honor the Legion. I have to try with this next time. So, well, this sheet very much. So, that was all I have for Dragon Age 6 time. So, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!